Hi, my name's Collin Huerter. I'm a criminal defense attorney here with Roth Davies, LLC in Overland Park, Kansas. Today I'm going to be talking about restraining orders and what those look like in Overland Park and Johnson County. After filing a petition for protection from abuse or protection from stalking, a hearing is scheduled. This hearing is held 21 days from the date of filing. However, the actual hearing or final trial may not happen at that first court appearance. It may be continued or set over for various reasons. Whenever that final trial occurs, the purpose of the final hearing is to determine if a PFS or PFA order is necessary. To establish that an order is needed, the plaintiff must prove the necessary elements to the court. At that point, the court may then enter a final order. The plaintiff accomplishes this by producing evidence which the defendant is allowed to cross-examine and attack. Basically, each side will get a chance to tell his or her story as he or she perceived it. The plaintiff must prove the allegations by a preponderance of the evidence. This is a much lower standard than in a criminal case, which requires proof beyond a reasonable doubt. This hearing requires only that the allegations be more likely than not. Put another way, 51% or just barely in the plaintiff's favor. It's also important to note that it is the plaintiff, the party which requests the order, that must prove the allegations. Each party will put on his or her own evidence and attack the credibility of the opposing evidence. The court will then weigh the evidence and determine which testimony and evidence is most believable. PFA and PFS matters are always tried by a judge rather than a jury. After hearing all the evidence and arguments from each party, the judge will then make a decision. The judge can either decide to issue a final PFA or PFS order or to dismiss the petition without granting such an order. If an order is granted, the defendant will be restrained from abusing or stalking the plaintiff for a period of up to 1 year from that day to the final hearing. The hearing for a PFA or PFS order is very similar to a civil or criminal trial. All too often, people mistake the quick nature of the hearing and think it's an indication that it's more relaxed than the other types of settings. This is far from true. A person can quickly find themselves in trouble without adequate preparation, adherence to the rules, and knowing all the procedures and intricacies of the legal system. That's why it's extremely important to contact an attorney well before the hearing date in order to make sure you've been advised of all your options and that you're prepared to proceed. For more information and to talk about your case specifically, call us today